I've said this like quite a few times, like when people have been speaking about stuff like that. I suppose like for some people it'll only I said to you the other night actually, I suppose it like things might only really start when you leave. for some people like not.
Yeah, so that's the thing in here, like you go out and the pattern of play seems to be you're not really missed. Do you know what I mean? Like people leave and they're not missed.
Yeah,
within 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like the group just goes from like that to that and then it's fine.
That's the thing, I think like even though, because I mean I've been surprised with a few comments that have come out about certain people, like really surprised.
Yeah, quite annoyed in fact.
But it's part like it's the like the game as well, like the whole Big Brother thing. It doesn't let you be sad unless being sad is interesting and there's a reason for you being sad. Do you know what I mean? Like if it's like an individual person who's sad and it's like, oh well, let's see why they're sad, and they can sort of publicise that. But when the whole group's sad, it's not good TV, and so they'll take whatever measures necessary to.
Yeah, but like I mean individuals. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean the group.
Yeah.
But like, say for example, like a big character goes.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a big character, but like someone who's there, love being there.
Yeah.
And then for them to just walk out, I just don't understand how certain people just can't feel anything, and then it's just completely forgotten about, and that just really shows the extent of what they've meant to them people. You know what I mean? Like if you've come in to make genuine friendships, which in my case I actually have, to know that if I left next week, that within a couple of, not even an hour, everything's back to being normal. I just think, well, that's just proven how little you think of me as a person.
That's one of the things that I'm like, that is the whole reason for me being scared about like nominations and stuff like that, is because it is like just how just you go and then just everything just carries on, and just people just forget.
I don't know, like
really quickly.
In certain scenarios, like I can see why certain people could be forgotten about if they haven't made a huge impact in terms of one, they haven't been here long enough, and two, they've only clicked with like say 2 people or 3 people. Then there's a difference. But I think for me personally, anyway, I know for a fact that being used to seeing people every day, waking up to see them people every day, and then going to bed and seeing them people every day, that would affect me. Then when they leave, it will affect me because I'll be thinking about when I get up in the morning, they're not going to be there to sit and talk to.
Yeah.
There's just a few people who would be just a huge goal to lose in the game. If that's it, for whatever reason, I was still here. But the people that I genuinely think that I care for, like that anyway, that I would really miss, will not go before me. Like Luke, for example, he's a massive part of my experience in here.
He won't.
There's just no way in the surf that he would go before me.
There's no way that he'd even get a chance to go, because he wouldn't. Do you know what I mean? He's liked, all like through and through, like all the way through the house.
Yeah. So like him, for example, and then Dennis as well. Like he's a massive character.
Yeah, he is, and it like.
He makes the group sometimes.
Yeah, he does. Even if it's just like doing little things like singing or something, or like just dancing or something like that, he can lift like the mood. And that's what I'm worried about. I'm just worried that like the chaff will go through as opposed to the wheat. You ever read that saying?
Never.
Separate the wheat from the chaff. but it means it's time to sort out the shit from the good. Do you know what I mean? I'm just hoping that the whole like not I won't say the boring people, but I can't think of another word to describe them. Like, just hope that they don't stay.
How many is in that category that you're talking about?
I can't even think now. I can't even think who that's it. I think it's just one. It's just one. There's a couple more, like 1, 2. 3, 5. No, maybe not 5. But, well, I suppose 5 because obviously it's like a finished.
Is it cold?
What?
Is it warm? Eh? Hot water. It's cold water.
No, I'm doing well to power through.
Eh?
I'm doing well to power through the freezing cold.
Yeah, it's good for your muscles.
Yeah. Because that's the way that it looks like it's going. And I suppose, I don't know, I can understand why people wouldn't get on with certain people and stuff, but then I just think, surely the people who like interesting TV wouldn't want them to go. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want it to be a case of like everybody, all the public vote for all like the people who like characters and stuff, and then just don't watch it towards the end because it's shit, because nobody decent's in there.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Nobody ever keeps in the characters. They always vote out the characters.
I'm not talking about winning necessarily.
Like, they do it, like, it's just stuff's like that before.
No, because I'm like I'm going there, like I don't want to end up in jail. I did like that outfit today. She did a really good job styling. Rex wasn't happy though, was he? Well, he had to work. I couldn't believe how much of a diva he's being.
It's funny, but like, still was like, just shut up.
Yeah.
It's funny how more and more people start to stay up in the night time, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually. I wonder if it's for any reason.
There's only Cat and Mo there. I mean, Cat and Rachel.
Yeah, say no more. I'm sure they're having a lovely sing-song.
I feel a bit dizzy.
It's not even any champagne.